frustration. I think when you play for this club, you want to win every football match. And this season, we've been far too inconsistent. We haven't won enough in the Premier League. It's not been good enough. We know that. The Europa League has been different. We've performed at a high level. And we have proven again this season that we can beat anybody. So, no, I'm sure next season we will improve an awful amount, a full pre-season. And as players, we are looking forward to that. But we've got a big game tomorrow night, and that's first and foremost.
Harry Maguire's recent decision to reject a tempting move to Inter Miami CF has sent a strong message about his loyalty and long-term vision at Manchester United, reaffirming his commitment to the club that has defined the most significant chapter of his career. In a football era dominated by lucrative transfers and short-term commitments, Maguire's choice to stay at Old Trafford stands out as a testament to his belief in stability, legacy, and unfinished business within one of the world's most storied institutions. The offer from Inter Miami, a club that has rapidly grown in global appeal and stature, particularly after attracting elite talents, presented a unique opportunity for Maguire to experience a new league and lifestyle. However, despite the allure of the American dream and the prospect of a less intense competitive environment, Maguire remained focused on his objectives in English football, choosing continuity over change. Sources close to the player indicate that Maguire's decision was influenced by his deep emotional connection to Manchester United, a club he has served through both triumphs and challenging periods. Since joining United, Maguire has experienced the full spectrum of footballing emotions, from being named club captain to facing intense scrutiny from fans and pundits alike. His resilience during difficult times has shaped his character, making his commitment to the club even more meaningful as he seeks redemption and lasting success. Maguire's renewed contract symbolizes not just a professional agreement but a personal mission to restore his reputation and contribute significantly to United's ambitions. At Old Trafford, the centre-back sees an opportunity to cement his legacy, aiming to be remembered not only as a leader but as a player who remained loyal when it mattered most. The defender's decision also reflects his confidence in the current direction of Manchester United under evolving leadership and tactical restructuring. Despite criticism over his performances in previous seasons, Maguire has shown glimpses of his quality, particularly in moments where leadership and composure were essential. Turning down Inter Miami also highlights Maguire's desire to compete at the highest level of European football, rather than transitioning prematurely to a less demanding league. For Maguire, the Premier League remains the ultimate proving ground, and his ambition is to prove that he still belongs among the elite defenders in the game. The influence of family and close advisors played a role in the decision, encouraging him to prioritize long-term legacy over short-term financial gain. At 31, Maguire understands that the next few years could define how his career is ultimately judged, making this contract renewal a crucial turning point. Manchester United fans have had mixed feelings about Maguire in recent years, but his decision to stay has earned him a renewed sense of respect among sections of the fanbase. His commitment signals a willingness to fight for his place, rather than seeking an easier path elsewhere, a quality often admired in players representing top clubs. Internally, the club views Maguire as an experienced figure who can provide stability in a squad that continues to evolve with younger talents. His leadership qualities, both on and off the pitch, remain valuable assets, particularly in high-pressure situations where composure is critical. Rejecting a move to Inter Miami also suggests that Maguire believes in Manchester United's potential to return to its former glory in the coming seasons. The defender has expressed optimism about the club's future, including its recruitment strategy and tactical identity. Maguire's decision may also influence other players within the squad, reinforcing a culture of commitment and belief in the club's long-term project. In modern football, where loyalty is often overshadowed by financial incentives, such decisions can have a ripple effect throughout the dressing room. For Inter Miami, missing out on Maguire is undoubtedly a setback, as the club continues to build a squad capable of competing at the highest level in Major League Soccer. The American club's ambitious project has attracted global attention, but not every target is willing to make the switch at this stage of their career. Maguire's focus remains firmly on achieving success with Manchester United, including competing for domestic and European trophies. He is determined to play a significant role in the club's defensive structure, bringing experience and physical presence to the back line. The centre-back's aerial ability, strength, and organizational skills are qualities that United still values highly. With a renewed contract, Maguire now has the platform to rebuild his confidence and consistency over the coming seasons. The decision to stay also underscores his belief that he can still win major honours with Manchester United. Despite the club's recent struggles, the ambition to return to the top remains unchanged, and Maguire wants to be part of that journey. His story at Old Trafford is far from over, and the defender appears motivated to write a positive final chapter. Maguire's commitment to ending his career at Manchester United adds a sentimental layer to his decision. Few players in modern football express such long-term intentions, making his stance particularly noteworthy. The defender envisions himself as a veteran presence guiding the next generation of players within the squad. His experience in international tournaments and domestic competitions positions him as a valuable mentor. Maguire's journey has been anything but straightforward, but it is precisely this adversity that has shaped his determination. The rejection of Inter Miami's offer is not just about football, but about identity, pride, and unfinished ambitions. At Manchester United, Maguire feels he still has something to prove, both to himself and to the supporters. The club's faith in him, reflected in the contract renewal, serves as a significant boost to his confidence. As he prepares for the next phase of his career, Maguire is focused on consistency, discipline, and leadership. The decision also reflects his belief in the Premier League's competitiveness, which continues to attract the best talents globally. Remaining in such an environment will allow him to test himself against top-level opponents week in, week out. Maguire's commitment aligns with Manchester United's broader objective of building a resilient and competitive squad. His presence in the dressing room contributes to a sense of continuity amid ongoing changes within the club. The rejection of a move abroad also highlights his comfort and familiarity with English football. Having spent the majority of his career in England, Maguire values the connection he has built with fans and teammates. The defender's loyalty could ultimately redefine how he is perceived by the Manchester United faithful. If he succeeds in helping the club achieve its goals, this decision will be remembered as a pivotal moment. Maguire's focus now shifts to performances on the pitch, where he aims to justify the club's faith in him. Training sessions and match days will be opportunities for him to demonstrate his renewed determination. The competition for places in the squad remains intense, but Maguire is prepared to embrace the challenge. His professionalism and work ethic will be crucial in maintaining his position within the team. The decision to stay also sends a message to critics that he is not ready to step away from top-tier football. Instead, Maguire is doubling down on his commitment to succeed at the highest level. Manchester United supporters will be watching closely as he embarks on this new chapter. The defender understands the expectations that come with wearing the club's iconic jersey. His ambition to end his career at Old Trafford reflects a deep sense of belonging and purpose. Few stages in world football carry the weight and history of Manchester United, making his commitment even more significant. Maguire's journey serves as a reminder that football is not just about transfers and contracts, but about identity and legacy. As the new season approaches, all eyes will be on how he translates this decision into performances on the pitch. The rejection of Inter Miami may prove to be a defining moment in his career trajectory. Ultimately, Maguire's story at Manchester United is one of resilience, loyalty, and the pursuit of redemption. Whether he achieves his dream of ending his career at the club will depend on his performances and the team's success in the coming years. For now, his decision stands as a bold statement of intent and belief in the future of Manchester United. And as he continues his journey at Old Trafford, Maguire remains determined to leave a lasting legacy that will be remembered by fans for years to come.